Okay, story time, because I have been wanting to tell you guys and also be just maybe an encouragement, testimony, maybe all of the above of what it looks like, feels like to do things with Christ and walk on water with Him. So I left my job, my nice and cushy, well paid part time job, a month ago to pursue my dreams. But before we get to that, I just want to say real quick, I rededicated my life to the Lord in August of 2023. I really felt that He was calling me to come closer to Him. And I've known of God, but I didn't know Him. I just would go to church, listen to worship music. I'd pray, but I didn't really have a true relationship with God. And I really felt Him getting closer and wanting me to get closer to Him. And so I decided, you know what, why not? I ended up getting myself baptized, and I picked up a Bible for the first time, and I decided I was going to read it and I was going to get to know the Lord. All of 2024 was very humbling. Like, He literally took away a bunch of things that I had been carrying for a long time. I had to know my worth. To be honest with you, I've had a lot of struggles in the past because of previous relationships where I was just honestly felt like I wasn't worthy of certain things. And then I have always been a big dreamer. I had a big dream in my heart for a long time that I figured, I guess since it hasn't happened, it must not be for me. And so I was trying to run away from medicine. I am a PA. I've been wanting to run away from medicine around like 2020, 2021. I really burned out and I felt like, Lord, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. I was trying to pursue something online and I started social media back then. I was like building a home and took people through their journey, blah, blah, blah. And it was a great creative outlet, but I really felt like my passion for medicine had gone away because I could just no longer feel any joy with it. And what I learned in 2024 is that the gifts that He has given me make me perfect for what I do in healthcare. And it was through learning who He was that He taught me who I was and reminded me of the gifts that He's given me and why He put me here to begin with. So last year I had to give up this whole idea of wanting to be an overachiever and perfectionist, type A, OCD millennial. Okay. And I, am still struggling with some of that, but I have just given up so much and just surrendered it all to the Lord because I realize that life is just so much more enjoyable when you don't hold yourself up to such high standards all the time. And not only that, but like the fact that I was constantly comparing myself and my journey to what other people were doing when like this is my life, not other people's lives. And I just need to live it for what it is and enjoy the moments, enjoy the blessings that the Lord gives us every single day. Now, this dream that I've had for a long time was that I always wanted to open up my own practice. I have been dreaming about this for like 8 years, and it was never the right time. I was either having babies, I have 3 kids, or it was financially not able to happen. I am the main breadwinner, and at some point I also had my husband went back to school and I provided for us, and there was always something going on, and it was just never the right time. I either didn't have the right time, I didn't have the finances, or there was something going on. And so I for so long felt like that dream must not be for me. I just closed the door on it. That was it. But the Lord reignited my passion for medicine. He reminded me of my gifts. He reminded me of the things that He has given me and put in me, of why I am just good in the medical field. And I started to learn functional medicine, and I just went through this other journey of rediscovering medicine through a different lens. And at the end of last year, all of a sudden there was all of these moving parts, all of these things that were happening. It was like open door, open door, open door, open door. And I was pursuing opening up my own practice. And of course, in true fashion, I thought, well, I'll just take a hold of it and I'll do this. So I was, to be honest with you, trying to control the whole situation and doing things and figure out what was next and all of that. And then it suddenly all came to an end and door was closed, and I was like, Lord, what are you doing? Why would you lead me here? And then all of a sudden take it away. I didn't understand, and I'll be honest with you, I had a moment, maybe like 5 minutes, of being a little upset. I was sad, I was emotional, and then I just had a perspective change, and I felt like the Holy Spirit really reminded me, like, you are still trying to do things your own way. Yes, I put that dream in you for a reason, but it is not going to happen the way that you think. Now, come 2025, I decided to start a YouTube channel to document my journey, my faith journey. I really felt the Lord was calling me to go out there, like tell people what it's like to live a life where you are following me, because people think that it's easy and it's not. And I want you to be the one to show people. So after pushing that away for many, many months, I decided, okay, I will do it, Lord. I will be obedient and I will do it. And to be honest with you, it had been a while since I had put myself out there on video. Even though I have like an Instagram and all of that, I just felt like I was a little bit rusty in speaking in front of a camera. I did a lot of likes and ums, and I was just not confident with speaking. Now, I gave myself a challenge, 30 days of posting on YouTube every single day, and the Lord monetized my channel in 2 weeks. It was crazy. It has been one of the biggest blessings that I have, to have a YouTube ministry where I get to have a whole family over there of people that want to hear me talk about the word and the Lord and my walk with Christ. And those people that have been watching those videos have really seen me go through all of these things that I'm talking to you guys about now. Now, here's the thing. All of a sudden I start seeing and I start feeling like the Lord is moving me. And I'm like, Lord, okay, I get it, but where are you wanting me to move? I felt like things were changing. It was such a period of like transition that I felt coming through. And he kept pointing me to certain things in the word that I just felt him speaking to me so clearly. But I'm like, okay, Lord, but I don't know what you're doing. And there was moments of just crying and frustration and overwhelm and just like confusion and all of the things. And then suddenly the Lord reminded me, you are not behind. You are exactly where I want you to be. And an opportunity came, and the door opened wide open, and I felt like the Lord literally told me, like he did to Peter, and said, come to me, step out of the boat, walk on water with me. And I just remember feeling like, okay, I will go, I will walk on water. I don't know what I'm doing. I have been wanting to be an entrepreneur for so long. Lord, you know I need to pay my bills. And he's like, don't worry, I got you. I found you someone that will let you work a few times out of the week so that you can pay your bills. I will also find you somebody that's also giving you the opportunity to start your practice. The practice that you thought you weren't going to get. The practice that you thought that maybe that dream was not yours, or that dream wasn't for you. No, it's going to happen. And now it's been a month of me working on all of the things behind the scenes. I have worked so much, so many hours, just pouring my heart into these things that need to get done. But I do it with so much love and gratitude. And I'm just excited for everything that the Lord is doing. And I take nothing for granted. Every step of the way, I feel like he has been there in every moment. There's been an obstacle and I'm like, Lord, I already know you're going to figure it out because you've already gone before me. I'm just a vessel. You tell me what to do. We got this, Lord. And he has just been such a provider. He has been opening doors. And I just want to remind you that if you feel that you are behind, you are not behind. The Lord will make things happen in a moment. If he wants to, he will. And last week I soft launched and I decided to see who will come, and people came. I had 2 very busy days And I'm just so excited. You're not behind.